one thing I have not gone over is the bag. I carry the Hyperlight mountain gear. When you look, if you decide to look at one of these packs, then let me just kind of tell you just some of the basic differences. Is the white Cuban fiber or dinar, DNR is a thinner material, and so I elected to go with the black, which is a heavier material. And if you want to watch or see any of those videos on YouTube, I watched it before I'd made this purchase because I was so scared of the Cuban fiber. I've owned many packs, and I just thought, man, this thing's gonna tear the first time I decide to cut across country or go over here to a creek or something close by. But let me tell you, I've had the pack for I guess probably 5 months and been on 25 hikes and been across all types of terrain, through the bushes, the trees, everything else. Of course, if you're out there on the Appalachian Trail, you know what I'm talking about. And no rips, no tears, nothing even close to it. But what I was going to say, the thing that sold me on the Cuban fiber when you're trying to make these decisions is I watched a guy on YouTube get actual snow spikes, and he took the snow spikes and just jabbed this pack as much as he could. He took the spikes, he scraped them across it. And with this heavier material, I'm telling you, this pack will, last just as good, if not better, than any of the other nylon packs. And of course, when we're out there on the AT and we're hiking, of course, our number one consideration and factors are is always cutting weight. Everybody always asks that question: why do you want to cut weight? Why do you want to cut weight? Well, I haven't been outside of Georgia other than just a couple little really short treks of the Appalachian Trail, but the Appalachian Trail in Georgia is nothing but down a mountain, up a mountain, down a mountain, up a mountain, and the side of a mountain, this side of the mountain. So trust me when I say, we want to bring as much things out there as we want. And when you start climbing those mountains and descending those mountains, your weight does make a huge difference. I didn't believe that at first. I've got the proof to show you. I purchased the Arc'teryx 65-liter bag. I absolutely love this bag. This bag unzips from the bottom, so when you pack this bag, you can just set the pack down when you take it off. You know how hard it is to dig in and out of your pack. When you pack this bag, it opens up just like a suitcase, and it has pockets galore all the way around this thing. So as far as accommodations, looking at the Cadillac of the backpacks out there, this is why I made that purchase, because I just knew that this was the pack that I needed. It has the adjustable waist strap that actually moves back and forth like this, so that when you bend, the pack bends the opposite way, shifting the weight from one side to another, so that all your pack weight doesn't come with you. It shifts actually back this way, as well as the adjusting shoulder straps that will go down, up, to the right, to the left. And you don't know till you get out there and you've got 30, 40 pounds in your backpack and you're walking up and down those mountains. How, does that shoulder strap feel? Do you wish it, are you the kind that's always pulling it in closer? Well, this has all the adjustments in the world. And when I walked from Amicalola to Linfoot and then traversed across to the approach trail, and then came all the way back to Amicalola, which was 12.5 miles. It was in this pack, and I believe my weight when I weighed it on the scale there at the Amicalola store was 47 pounds. And I thought, you know, hey, I can handle that. Well, let me tell you, before that trip was over with, I was seriously considering where I could possibly hide this pack in the woods and come back for it later, because of course I had too much weight in my pack and too many items. But as I've said before earlier, when I go out there, I want to assume I'm on a through hike. So every trip that I take, whether it's 5 miles or 20 miles, it is packed for a minimum of 5 days worth of food, my complete winter gear, my complete summer gear. I have everything in that pack. And right now I'm ranging anywhere between 33 pounds and 37 pounds total weight, including water, including food. I keep 5 days worth of food, probably too much in my bag. And you're probably asking, well, why do you do that when you're section hiking? Again, because I want to assume that I'm actually out there doing the through hike, and I want to make sure that I know exactly how this is going to feel every time I stop off into town and I go and I resupply, how much that weight is going to affect me when I get back on the trail. So I'm just packing every single time, just like I was going out there and starting my through hike. But anyway, needless to say, back to the Arc'teryx, the Cadillac of backpacks. Guess how much it weighs? 7 pounds. 7 pounds. Well, when I started looking at the Hyperlite mountain gear and started realizing that I could buy a pack that was that strong, that durable, and the pack weighed less than 2 pounds, well, just go out there and hike the Appalachian Trail for a while and go up and down those mountains, and I think you'll see the light, so to speak.